What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we got some spring ball rumors as we're going to be talking about Amorion Walker as he is emerging as the leader for the other starting position at cornerback. Also going to be talking about how quarterback JJ McCarthy is doing in spring ball, what Jim Harbaugh said to the media. We're also going to be talking about an update on NIL with some huge news there, and also some injury updates on Blake Corum and 2 transfers. It's all going to be in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so of course, if you guys are new around here, make sure you guys go ahead, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new. I greatly appreciate it. Let's start with some spring ball rumors. We'll start with Amorion Walker, as he is considered the other cornerback starter with Will Johnson right now. It's obviously early, however, Jim Harbaugh spoke to the media about Amorion Walker, and he said that he is a unicorn who will practice exclusively at cornerback this spring, and he also considered Walker the other starter beside Will Johnson, as he is the leading candidate for that starting spot. Many believe that Amorion Walker could become an elite standout cornerback next season, but he's still got work to do. He's still got to show that he deserves the starting cornerback spot. But he is tall, he is lengthy, he's got speed, athleticism, and he's got every attribute that you need for a cornerback. And so far in spring ball, Walker is proving to be very sticky against some good receivers on Michigan. Also reportedly has great instincts, and he's also embraced the cornerback position, which is huge. So Amorion Walker right now, he is leading as the lead candidate for the other starting position as cornerback. And then I also want to talk about JJ McCarthy. According to the Michigan Insider, JJ McCarthy has not missed a beat, and he is looking better than ever in spring ball. And he said that he picked up where he left off from last season. They say he's already in mid-season form, which is very huge. Can't wait to see what JJ McCarthy does next season as he's coming back for more. He appears to be throwing the ball accurately. He's also gained some weight as he played last year at 196 pounds, and he is now closer to 206 pounds. However, he hasn't lost any speed or anything on his quickness. In fact, McCarthy actually clocked in a 6.26 hand-timed 3-cone drill, which is very good, especially for a quarterback. Harbaugh also spoke about JJ McCarthy as well to the media. He spoke about his progression, and he said that he learned about JJ McCarthy during the Ohio State and TCU games, and he apparently is thinking about what the next step is in his development. So JJ McCarthy apparently has not missed a beat, has picked up where he's left off, and he's coming back for more next season. I also want to talk about a couple players who are emerging in spring ball. 2 guys are Derek Moore, who will be a true sophomore next season. He's a defensive end, and also defensive tackle Rashawn Benny. According to On3 and the Wolverine, Rashawn Benny has apparently been overlooked, as it seems. Michigan obviously has Mason Graham already. However, Rashawn Benny is working hard in the offseason. He's got potential to be a valuable piece on the defensive line. And I'll tell you what, Michigan has a ton of players that can step up on the defensive line next season. And Derek Moore, who will be a true sophomore, along with Mason Graham and Kenneth Grant. Derek Moore definitely showed a lot of good signs in his freshman year. He got a little bit of playing time, but when he was in there, you could definitely tell that he has talent, and he has great athleticism and a quick get off to get to the opposing quarterback. And then another guy that I wanted to talk about because it seems like a lot of people don't really have anything on him. It's Nikhai Hill-Green. He was out all last season with an injury. He's obviously a linebacker. He had a great season in 2021. But Michigan's linebacker room is loaded. We have Junior Colson, Michael Barrett. We also have transfer Ernest Hausman. But Nikhai Hill-Green, I mean, this could be a big year for him, and it's a big off season for him as he's coming off an injury. So we'll see if we find him out on the field next season, but there hasn't really been much talk about Nikhai Hill-Green, so this spring ball in the offseason will definitely be huge for him. So we talked about Rashawn Benny, Derek Moore, doing good so far in spring ball, and Josiah Stewart, the edge transfer from Coastal Carolina, he has gotten off to a great start as well. And a couple more players for tight ends, AJ Barner, him and Colston Loveland seems like they're going to be a good duo this season. It's obviously the transfer from Indiana, AJ Barner, and Colston Loveland was only a freshman last season. He made a ton of great plays. Excited to see those two next season. Then I also want to talk about NIL. We'll also talk about some injury updates on Blake Corum and two transfers who are dealing with injuries right now. But let's go ahead and talk about NIL. Michigan has been, making progress with NIL. We started to make collectives, and now there's one collective which is working on a deal with William Morris Endeavor, which is one of the world's largest talent agencies, which would provide unique and opportunities for Michigan athletes in all sports. And this is opportunities to make large amounts of money, and it's something that nobody else is doing right now. And this would definitely be huge. It would be a huge big step. It would be a huge big step in the right direction for Michigan in NIL. Obviously, Michigan isn't going to be playing pay to play here with recruits. However, Michigan is taking the type of approach and pretty much telling recruits, hey, look at what our current players are making in NIL. And Michigan is doing really good with NIL right now. They're taking some steps in the right direction. They've opened up collectives. There's another one coming, which will lead to significant opportunities. So we'll see when that gets done. Again, one collective is working on a deal with William Morris Endeavor, which will lead to a ton of opportunities to make money for student athletes. And with that, let's go ahead talk about some injuries. We'll start with Blake Corum. He obviously suffered a torn meniscus and a sprained MCL against Illinois, and wasn't able to return for the rest of the season. He then announced he would be coming back to Michigan. Now, Corum is not expected to go through team drills during Michigan spring camp. Obviously, spring camp started on February 20th, and it runs all the way till the spring game, which is on April 1st. However, he is going through the strength and conditioning program right now. He's also putting in work with his teammates. Head coach Jim Harbaugh said to the media he'll be a full go somewhere around the start of June, and he said he'll give it the time that's needed to recover and build the strength back and make sure that he's in a great place to go. So that's the latest on Blake Corum's injury and an update on his status. And also two transfers, one center Drake Nugent from Stanford, and also offensive tackle Miles Hitton, who's also from Stanford. They're both working through something which is said to believe off-season surgeries. Now, Harbaugh did say every guy that's not participating in spring ball, they're actively continuing strength and conditioning. So they are both apparently going through the strength and conditioning program. They just aren't participating in the spring camp, spring ball. So that's the latest on injuries, Blake Corum, and two transfers who are injured right now, dealing with a little something. But other than that, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.